family.
Mhm.
um, Sometimes we don't. He can really rub people the wrong way. He's pestering biscuits not too long ago, but um,
And there's one
it's
other person that you
Henry.
mentioned, Henry.
Henry, I don't like. I know him well, but I don't know him well. Like he does his own thing. Usually, whenever I see him, he's doing some sort of trucking job, and he's driving past my house, or he's coming into AE to get his like vehicles worked on, or just saying hi to
Mhm.
me.
Do
But
you
he's
know
he's
his
a really
surname by
nice
any
guy.
chance?
I do not.
It's Murdoch, I think.
Sorry,
I think it's Murdoch, Murdock.
Murdoch. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm just going to So right. No, before we get on to that, John Scott,
Mhm.
who I believe is the person that you who works for G6, and I believe is the person you referred to as John earlier on.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know John?
Um, he recently joined G6, and I've seen him like I guess a few times on duty. He's usually on kind of late whenever I am.
Mhm. And anything
Um,
John is
else?
in the
You know,
Proby.
yeah,
outside of that,
I think he's a probie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's worked with them for about a month, is what I've been told. So,
so he should be able to be
um,
moved up at some point.
yeah, I think he's. I'm not really sure. But I'm more concerned with. Well, more interested in how you know. Have you spent any time with him outside of, you know, you being NHS, him being G6?
Nope, I
I
didn't.
believe.
I don't think I knew him as an HS. I didn't quite remember him until he, started working in Group 6.
So you just know him as a G6 officer,
Yes, I didn't know
and
he was in HS.
okay. So this might sound like a very strange question, but I'm going to. I have to ask it. Well,
Mhm.
this one won't be. What follows may sound strange, but there is reasons for me asking it.
Yeah.
Um, how long have you been with the NHS?
Me, I haven't been with the NHS. I've been with G6.
G6. Sorry, I thought you was in NHS. So you were G6. How long have you worked for G6?
For quite a long time. I can't remember exactly when I joined. It's been well over 3 months though. Like I was gonna try for a senior position.
Hmm. Okay. So if I say the name Francis Sullivan to you, do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh yes, we all know Francis. Oh my God,
Okay. And
he's a
did
menace.
you have much to do with him whilst he was still in prison?
Yeah, I knew him in prison. He uh, he was probably the most menacing inmate of them all. Um, he's burned down the prison. He 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 created the most trouble for me, just especially learning wise. Like maybe I learned most from him. He did shoot me in the lung once after he stole my pistol. Um, yeah, lots happened. But
Right.
generally
Okay.
he said like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Lee, I have to shoot you," and then he shot me and ran off. But this was during like the fire that had happened. He had gotten burned, and then he jumped me while I was in the staff area because we couldn't take him to the pillbox area in the courtyard because he had set fire to all that. Well, I say he had, maybe he didn't, but there was some evidence kind of near where the fire had started, and he was doing some strange stuff as I had, found him.
Mm, right. Okay. And you that would have been before John Scott's time. He's only been employed a month. I believe he was released at the start of December. Right?
Last year?
No, this year. I was
Oh
the one
wait,
that
he
did his
was.
trial, so he was put in for life back in February, March time, as I
Oh
was
wait,
the
whose
prosecution
trial?
of Francis Sullivan's.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he, I believe, it was February, March, I think it was. I think it was around that. It was several. It was quite a long time ago. I believe Francis was released from prison because I've been away for a little bit. So
Yeah, he has been.
it would have been. I think it was. I think it was the start of December when he was released. Okay, all right. Um, so uh, this is a little bit awkward to ask. Um, so I believe you requested the law firm that Shreya is part of to come and represent you
Mm-hmm.
today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Is there any particular reason why you wanted somebody from this law firm and not any other?
Well, I know Rhea, and I did want John O'Callahan only because he's my buddy. Like I met him and became good friends with him, but
Mm.
he says he's gonna stop being a solicitor, so there's that too. And then of course Rhea, she also works at Auto Exotic. You know, a good close relationship. And then second or thirdly, I guess I should say, I just want to handle this as carefully as I can because some of this does involve some good friends of mine, which Will Wilson's a good friend, and I don't, I want to make sure everything's taken care of to the best of the ability, and I believe
Mm.
she'll be able to do it.
Okay. Do you know anyone else in the law firm? I believe Earl's also part of part of this law firm.
No, he got let go, mate.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't really mess with solicitors that much. It's mainly I see them in the cells whenever I'm coming to grab people for prison.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally, sometimes I gotta sit there for a bit because you gotta argue with the people in the cells because they don't like that they got caught.
All right. So
Mr.
you
Wyatt, if you want the full roster, I can give it to you later. But
okay? All right. Brilliant. Thank you. Um. So you mentioned a Ryan who may
Yes.
be
Oh,
the person that's carrying these attacks out.
whenever he talked to me, he at the key store later on, he said his name was James. So I don't even know if like I know his actual real name.
Okay. But during your time, if you've been in the G6, you've been in the prison for quite some time. It's likely that if this person is willing to go to the extent of actually removing organs from from an individual, he's probably committed some sort of crime in the past. Do you just thinking about it as I appreciate you're still just out of surgery or still in recovery, but thinking about that, do you anything about this person seem familiar outside of the times when you've been with them?
Unfortunately, no. That's why I didn't recognize I didn't recognize him at the key store. He had dark hair when he first kidnapped me and when he was at the key store. But whenever he got me this time, he had blonde hair. Um, and then obviously he's wearing different outfits during all of them. Even Earl showed me the outfit that he was wearing whenever he visited him. And yeah, I don't recognize him like almost every time I see him.
Okay, did he have a key cut at the key store?
No, he just visited me. He just went up to say hello. Even a cult showed up and they came up to say hello. I don't know why. I really have no idea why they said hello.
Were they
I'm
with
happy to
this?
see
Were
him,
they
but
with this in? Were the occult with this individual?
no, they came up in like a drogger, I think, and he came up in like what looked to be like a local's car.
But they weren't together.
No, they were not together. They were doing separate things.
How would you describe this person's accent?
Um, I
So
think
my accent is
that's hard for me because I don't know.
so my accent is like a southern from the south of England.
Hey,
Okay.
do you want I have the body cam that the police got? I still have.
Of when he was um
Sh-
doing what he did to you.
that's not it. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Where I wake up in
I
the middle
have
of
that.
it. Yeah.
Yes,
I mean
I've seen that.
that's exactly what he sounds like. He sounds fucking jubilant sometimes, which makes me mad. He's happy. He's doing
Does
what
he
he's
all?
doing. He seems like a little office rocker.
Have you ever noticed times when his voice may have changed slightly?
Yeah, he'll talk in a deeper voice sometimes just to freak me out, or in a really goofy one, like whenever he was at the key store.
Hmm. How confident would you be if you to identify this person if you come across them again?
Um, I would probably be freaking out because I know it's him. I wouldn't know exactly how to react. Yeah, I'm like
So you would definitely be
I'm
able
in
to
fear
use.
for my life, but yeah, I would be able to. I want him caught.
Right. So do you want any sort of police protection given to you?
Um,
Because we can arrange that.
I think for the time being, it would be actually rather nice because I don't want to be caught alone. I'm actually terrified to be alone.
Okay, how much longer do you anticipate being in hospital? You know, it's maybe something I'll
Um,
talk to Phoenix about.
yeah, I think it would be best to talk to Phoenix. I
Hi
think
there. I just
leaving.
want
Oh, here he
to
is.
drop in quickly. Are you guys good? Do you need me anymore?
But just wondering, we're going to try and arrange some police protection for Lee when she's released. Do you sort of have any sort of anticipated time when that might be? Are we talking a
So
couple of days or
it'd be ideal if we could keep her in for another night, if that's all right
right?
with you, Lee. But it is totally up to you. If you want to discharge yourself, then you can.
Be fine. I'll stay
Um,
another night.
but I wouldn't recommend it.
But you're fairly secure here.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I know. If he got down here, then that would be absolutely a horror scene. I pray to God not.
okay.
Yeah,
So
so we'd
while
like to keep you in for another night, and I'll look to discharge you tomorrow night. This is just to make sure that the drugs are going to be working and that the sedative works. And primarily that if you do awake, from nightmares, etc., you're going to know that you're in a sort of safe environment. While at home is a safe environment as well.
Hmm.
At least it'll look a bit more clinical around here, and you'll have somebody that you can reach out to instantly and not have to wait for somebody to turn up, etc.
Yeah, yeah, I'm down with that. I'd rather not go in pain, or even just in a weakened state, because I don't want to be easy to be snagged.
At the end of the day, I am conscious that you've been in here for quite a while, and I don't want to keep you in here for any longer than you want to be. Um, I think another 24 hours would be good if you'd be open to that.
Yeah, yeah, I'd rather be feeling better than a bit under.
Okay. Um,
My sleep has been spotty.
let's let's arrange then. I'll come and see you again tomorrow.
All
Um,
right.
about the same time.
Um, yeah,
Is that
that
fine?
sounds
Or
good. Yeah, I'll probably be around about the same time, or
okay. So
laying
I'll
here.
come and see you tomorrow about the same time, and we'll look at getting you discharged to someone. Is
Mm-hmm.
there someone that we can call? Because
Brownie
apparently you've got
biscuits.
3 husbands. I don't know if you knew
No,
that.
no, no. They're on crack. I don't, I don't know what they're doing. They
Yeah,
just like to fool around. They're just messing around. I think.
that's no worries. So Ronnie Biscuits.
Yep, brownie biscuits. He's my
I'll
best
see if
friend.
I can get a number for him, etc., and we'll try and reach out to him to make him arrangements for him to come and collect you tomorrow.
All
Um,
right, sounds good.
and we'll go from there. Okay.
He may swing by here. He's G6. Just let him know if he does show up.
Okay. All right.
would you be more comfortable if it was sort of G6 that were maybe providing some security because they are contracted to protect sort of judges etc.
Mhm.
alongside CID. So that's something we could do if that feels more comfortable for you and if G6 are able to facilitate that.
I'm fine with both. I know I have to talk to my boss anyway, Mason. So
Mm, okay.
Right. I'll try and reach out to Ronnie now and go from there. Okay. I'm a bit
Brilliant.
skeptical about letting all of groups